Hey, everybody, welcome to the Stuff I Never Knew Trivia Game Show podcast. I'm Jeff. I'm your host tonight. I've got three great guests joining me, Daniel, Megan, and Cassie. Let's hear that theme song.
That is correct. You are correct. You are wrong. You are wrong. You are wrong. You are right. That is correct.
That is correct. And that was a fun little dance segment. We are in round one. And as you know, on this show, we get right into the questions. Tonight, we're going to play a game called Taglines to Movies I've Totally Watched. Sometimes I'm finding this out in real time as well. These are going to be movies I've probably totally watched. And they'll start pretty easy and they'll get a little bit harder as we go on. We're going to go in the order in which you accepted to be here tonight, which was Daniel, Megan, Cassie. Daniel, you are first. Tell me the name of the movie with the tagline, Who You Gonna Call?
Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters is correct. To Megan, part man, part machine, all cop.
I'm guessing it's RoboCop.
RoboCop is correct. And to Cassie, one of my favorites, in space, no one can hear you scream.
Oh, man. I'm just going to go with Spaceballs because I don't know. I knew the other two.
Spaceballs a great guess. It is Alien. All right, back to Daniel. If Nancy doesn't wake up screaming, she won't wake up at all. What movie has the tagline, if Nancy doesn't wake up screaming, she won't wake up at all?
Nancy Drew. And the Hardy
Nancy
Boys.
Drew is incorrect. Nightmare on Elm Street. Over to Megan. The bride gets the thrills. The father gets the bills.
Is it Father of the Bride?
Father of the Bride part. Just kidding. You were correct. You were correct. Father of the Bride is correct. And to Cassie, he may be dead, but he's the life of the party.
Weekend at Bernie's?
Absolutely correct. Weekend at Bernie's, one of my favorites. And our last round to Daniel. His story will touch you even though he can't. His story will touch you even though he can't.
I'm clueless.
Clueless is incorrect. Edward Scissorhands. And another one of my favorites for Megan. After a night they can't remember comes a day they'll never forget.
Is it The Hangover?
The Hangover, very close, but it is Dude, where's my car? Dude, where's my car? And the last one to Cassie. Does for rock and roll what the Sound of Music did for Hills.
I'm going to go with Elvis.
Elvis, we're looking for. This is Spinal Tap. A little spoof rockumentary there. We're going to go to the scoreboard. Let's see how are we doing. We have Daniel and Cassie tied with 1, Megan with 2. Megan, you get a little bonus heading into round number 2. You get to pick the order. Do you want to mix it up or keep it the same?
Let's go Cassie first, then me, then Daniel.
All right, Cassie, Daniel, Megan, let's welcome Cassie to the hot seat. Cassie, welcome to round 2. You're sitting in the hot seat first. How you feeling?
Feeling good. This is fun.
Yeah, having a good time so far?
I am.
Well, let's see. I don't want to see if I can change that because I want to keep the good times coming. But tell us a little bit about yourself and what you do and what led you to the show tonight.
Yeah, I'm an author and a coach. I teach people how to create and keep more money so they can live the life of their dreams. Some of my books behind me, including my fiction title, Choose Me. And I just happened to see that you were taking guests for trivia and it sounded fun.
Well, we're so glad to have you here. And tell us one of your book titles and the best way if people want to look you up and find you. How can they connect with you and order some of your books?
Absolutely. You can go to Amazon or like barnesandnoble.com. And I love my fiction book is called Choose Me. If you're looking for something nonfiction, you could go with Manifest 10,000.
Very good. And do you have a website just in general besides Amazon?
Yeah, CassieParks.com. CASSIE, Parks, like Parks and Rec.com.
So, Cassie, I have a question for you. Are
Okay.
you ready for the hot seat?
I think so. Ready as I'm going to be.
Very nice. And again, for all my guests, we'll have all their links in the show notes. So make sure you check that description, click through, and support the guests that are on the show tonight. In tonight's round 2, each of my guests are going to do a music connection. So I'm going to give you 4 questions, and the answer to those 4 questions all combine somehow to answer a 5th question. All right. And then we'll do a name 5 bonus where I'll give you a category like name 5 spices in your spice cabinet, and I'll put 10 seconds on the clock. You have 10 seconds to put 5 things into that category. Cassie, your first round 2 question. Which country musician did a cover of Fast Car? Luke blank.
Luke Holmes.
Luke Combs is correct. So Combs, remember Combs.
Okay.
Our second question. Who is the magic dragon who lived by the sea?
Puff.
Puff
The magic
is
dragon.
correct. Puff the magic dragon lived by the sea. Our third question. When someone is dishonored through trumped up charges, they've gotten a bad blank.
Rap.
Rap is correct. And our fourth clue tonight. Will Smith and Martin Lawrence play detectives in which movie series?
Oh gosh, Bad Boys.
Bad Boys is correct. You went 4 for 4. So, Cassie, what ties together Combs, Puff, Rap, and Bad Boys? We'll put 3 seconds on the clock. We have this weird 3-second rule that just pops up every once in a while.
I love it.
And
Hair?
we're looking for
Oh, P.
Diddy. Puff,
I was almost
Puff Daddy.
Oh,
Puff Daddy.
yes.
So very well played. You got 4 to the 5. We're going to go to your name 5 bonus question. I'll put 10 seconds on the clock once I read it.
Okay.
Name 5 games played at a casino and go.
Craps, blackjack, 3-card poker, Texas Hold'em, 5-card draw.
At the buzzer, you got 5. You went 9 for 10 in that round. Very well played, Cassie. Let's go to Megan. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. How are you guys?
Great, great. Where are you calling in from tonight?
I'm calling from Staten Island, New York, and I'm here working as a health coach for folks who are looking to lose weight. I myself lost 100 pounds in 2018, and I've been working to keep it off since then. So I wanted to share that, the skills involved, the mindset involved with anyone who's looking to make that journey.
Oh, congratulations. I just lost 30 pounds because my doctor told me that she was going to put me on Ozempic. And I said, no way, I'll do it myself. I was terrified. So tell us, do a lot of clients come to you because they're just afraid of the condition of their health, or what are they looking to achieve when they reach out to you?
Yeah, everyone has different reasons that they come to it, but a lot of folks come to me because the relationship with food is so important to preserve, like a calm and healthy and peaceful relationship with food. So that's something that I strive to make sure that people keep when they're working towards a health goal or a weight loss goal.
Very nice, Megan. If people want to reach out to you, connect and use you for your services, what's the best way to reach out to you?
Yeah, you can visit. I have a website called partakemealplanning.com, PARTAKE mealplanning.com. Lots of resources there. And I also have a free meal planning club. Every Thursday we get together on a live event and we plan our meals for the next week. They get to ask me questions. By the end, we get, we're all set for the next week. So if you're interested in joining that, if anyone listening is interested, it's partakemealplanning.com/join the club.
Sounds good. And a question for you, Megan. Are you ready for the hot seat?
I am.
All right. Again, we're going to do music connections. And your first music connection question: a freelance photographer who pursues celebrities to get photographs of them is called a what?
Paparazzi.
Paparazzi is correct. Your second question, having your nails groomed and polished is called a...
I'm going to say
totally
manicure.
ignore the fact that the producer just showed the answer. It is paparazzi is incorrect. I'm assuming you would have known
Yes.
manicure. All right.
Let's say.
We'll note that in the historical record.
Thank you.
Our third question for you tonight: in which game is a word or phrase whispered into the ear of the next player until the last player says the word out loud?
That's telephone.
Telephone is correct. So remember, paparazzi, manicure, telephone are the answers we're tracking. And our last question: what's the term for an impassive expression that hides one's true feelings?
That would be a poker face.
Poker face is correct. So Megan, what ties together paparazzi, manicure, telephone, poker face?
That has to be my girl, Lady Gaga.
Lady Gaga is correct. 5 for 5 so far. Let's go to that name 5. I'll put 10 seconds on the clock. Megan, name 5 snack foods you can eat on a bus, and go.
Ho-Hos, granola bar, Twinkies, Pringles, Pop-Tarts.
That is correct. I always let the 10 seconds fully play out, see what you do. You went 10 for 10. Very well played. Let's bring Daniel to the hot seat. Daniel, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
So glad to have you here. I know a little bit about what you do. Why don't you tell the guests at home, what do you do, Daniel?
I am a magician, and I've done 52 shows in a week, 12 shows in a day, all over Zoom. And I perform for people like Elon Musk and the founders of Google.
Wow.
I'm based in the San Francisco Bay Area, and my website is deanchanmagic.com. And for virtual shows, I'm at millionairesmentalist.com.
And you do those shows all over the world, but you're located West Coast United States. Do you travel all around the world and all around the country? Where all have you done shows at?
I've done shows in Germany, Shanghai, Las Vegas, Texas, New York. Upcoming, I have shows in Virginia Beach as well as San Diego.
Wow, very impressive. One more time, the website people want to connect with you?
millionairesmentalist.com.
Awesome. Are you ready for the hot seat?
I guess so.
So once again, remember to check the show notes. All my guest links will be down below in the description. Your first music connection question: name the notorious Colombian drug lord who later became the subject of a Netflix show called Narcos. It's one of those ones that as soon as you hear it, you'll know it.
Yeah.
I'll put the 3 seconds on the clock.
El Chapo?
El Chapo, incorrect. Pablo Escobar.
Okay.
That's why we call it the hot seat. It's always tougher when you're sitting in it. Your second one: complete the name of this 1959 thriller featuring Cary Grant being chased by a plane. It's North by
Northwest?
Northwest is correct. So remember, Pablo Escobar, Northwest. We're going to collect these answers. And the last 3 dictators of North Korea all share the same surname.
Kim?
Kim is correct. And what is the name for someone who enters a relationship for the money?
A gold digger.
Gold digger is correct. 3 out of 4. Very well played. And what ties together Pablo Escobar, Northwest, Kim, and gold digger?
The Kardashians.
Close.
Kim Kardashian.
We're looking for the gold digger. Kanye West was his song. All right, here we go. Get 5 more points. You can get 8 total in this round. Very well played. Name 5 decorations you see around Easter time. And go.
Baskets, grass, eggs, chocolate eggs, and Cadbury bunnies.
That was 5. Very well played. Let's go to that scoreboard before we head to the final round. We have a very close game. Just 3 points between first and third. We're going to the final round. And in this, I guess I should tell the people at home who aren't watching the video. If you are watching at home, Megan's in the lead with 12, Cassie with 10, and Daniel with 9. There are 30 points headed your way in this final round. So it is still very close and it's wide open. And this round, I have a video round for you. And we're going to start with a very easy question like, who am I? What am I? Where am I? And I'm going to start to read you a series of clues. When you think you know the answer, you can buzz in. You can buzz in multiple times, take multiple guesses. You're not locked out if you buzz in right or wrong. But if you buzz in on the first clue, that's worth 3 points. The second clue is worth 2 points. And the last clue is worth 1 point. Now, when you buzz in and you're right, you're going to earn that point value. We'll add that to your total. But if you're wrong, we're going to subtract those points from your total. So it can get, you want to be fast, but you want to be right. So you proceed with caution. That's what I always say into the final round here. And before we go to the video round, let's hear each of my guest buzzers. I've asked them to bring a buzzer so the folks at home know who's buzzing in. Daniel, let's hear your buzzer first. You got the drumsticks. Uh-oh, we got a percussion night tonight. And Cassie, she's got the gong. And Megan, we could start a band with our buzzers tonight. So Megan has the maracas, Cassie with the gong, and Daniel with the drumsticks. Let's go to that first question in the final round. I'm looking for a what event? I'm looking for an event. What event am I? You'll see on the right side, there's a little timer. I am a global event that occurs every 4 years. Daniel.
The Olympics.
The Olympic. You didn't fall for my leap year. Olympics is correct. I thought somebody would go leap year on that one. Let's go to the second one. I hope they all don't go in the first clue tonight. I'm looking for a who. Who am I? Buzz in when you think you're ready. I am a fictional character created by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. Megan.
Is it Sherlock Holmes?
Sherlock Holmes for 3 points is correct. Correct. I see a pattern already. I got to write these questions a little more difficult. All right, here we go. What am I? I'm looking for a what? The Roman Empire was one of the early civilizations to make extensive use of me. And you'll see, though, as the timer comes down, we'll switch to the second clue for 2 points. I am a construction material known for my durability and strength. Now, our third clue for 1 point. I can be molded into various shapes and sizes before I set and harden. Oh, I fooled everybody with this one. Concrete. We're just looking for concrete.
I have no idea.
The Romans threw me off.
Yeah. Well, I got to put a couple clues in there. All right, here we go. I'm looking for a food. Could be one of my favorite foods. Let's see. What food am I? Remember, my pictures may or may not help you. I am baked in an oven and served in slices. Cassie,
Pie.
more specific?
Peach pie.
Peach pie is
Aw.
incorrect. You can still buzz in. Nobody's locked out if you want anybody else. There we go. Second clue for 2 points. My name means pot in Italian, referring to the dish in which I was originally cooked. Hands on your buzzer. I'm a traditional dish originating from Italy, made by layering sheets of pasta with fillings such as ragu, meat sauce, vegetables, and cheese. Megan!
Is it lasagna?
Lasagna for 1 point is correct. Correct. I didn't pull anybody with pizza.
Very tricky.
All right, here we go. Let's see if we can get somebody on this one. Which American musician am I? You can always pre-guess for 4 points too. Nobody ever does that. I won numerous awards throughout my career, including 13 Grammy Awards. Our second clue for 2 points. My music videos were groundbreaking in the music industry. No takers. Our hands on your buzzers. Our last clue. I'm known for hits like Thriller, Beat It, and Billie Jean. I think I heard Styx first, Daniel. Let me go with the producer. Am I correct? Let's. Producer says 1. Yeah, Styx was correct. And your answer,
Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson, is correct for 1 point. I disrupted the producer on that one. Hey, we gave Megan Manicure. We got to give Daniel Michael Jackson. I knew you knew it.
Only fair.
Our sixth question. We're halfway through already. What sport am I? I'm looking for a sport. I'm a competitive sport played between 2 teams of 11 players. Megan.
Baseball?
Baseball is incorrect. That'll cost you 3 points. Let's go to that next clue. The pinnacle of my international competition is watched by billions with a B globally. Megan.
Soccer?
Soccer for 2 points to neutralize the loss is correct. Soccer is correct. All right, 4 questions remaining. Still a pretty close game here. I'm looking for a cooking method. Any chefs here? Here we go. Chefs favor me for my ability to enhance flavors and maintain food's texture. Daniel.
Sous vide?
Sous vide, it's a swing, is correct. Correct for 3 points.
Nice.
What a swing. That was a great guess. 3 questions remaining. Our favorite, who? Sometimes the owl comes out in our, who am I? I'm looking for a who. I am considered one of the 12 Olympian gods who resided atop Mount Olympus. So 1 out of 12 guess. Our second clue for 2 points. I am associated with the owl as a symbol of wisdom. Our third clue for 1 point. I'm a Greek goddess of wisdom, courage, inspiration, civilization, law, and justice, strategic warfare, mathematics, strength, strategy, the arts, crafts, and skill. Megan.
Athena?
Athena is correct. Correct.
Right.
2 questions remaining, 6 points total. Let's go to that scoreboard before we go to our last 2 questions. It is still a very close game. Daniel and Megan tied at 16. Cassie can still turn it around if somebody has a wrong answer. Let's go to our last 2 questions. I'm looking for a who. And the owl didn't come out on this one. Who am I? I'm famous for my exploration and settlement in the American frontier during the 18th century. There's a risk reward at this point. Our second clue for 2 points. I blazed a trail through the Cumberland Gap, which became the route for thousands of settlers moving westward. And hands on the buzzer. My adventures have been popularized in television shows and movies, often featuring my trademark coonskin cap. Megan.
Davy Crockett.
Davy Crockett is
Oh, no.
incorrect.
Not a real person, is he?
You can still buzz in if you think you have if you want to try
Don't
the other
wanna
one
risk-
you were thinking.
Don't want to risk it.
No. All right, we're going to let it play. It is Daniel Boone.
I had it.
Oh.
Feeling too conservative.
Well, you got the 1 point lead. Final question. It could go any way. We're looking for a volcano. Which volcano am I? And Cassie can play the spoiler here too. I have 3 cones, 2 of which are extinct and 1 which is dormant. My second clue for 2 points. 80% of its ice cap disappeared during the last 100 years. All right, Megan needs us to force the tie. It is the highest mountain in Africa. Megan.
Kilimanjaro? No, Kilimanjaro.
Kilimanjaro, no. Kilimanjaro is, yes, correct. Mount Kilimanjaro, which means we have a tie between Daniel and Megan. We're going to go to a lightning fast tiebreaker round. Just Daniel and Megan. Buzz in when you know a few more movie taglines. And the first one to 3 will get the final point. Here we go. Your first one. You'll never go in the water again. Megan.
Jaws.
Jaws is correct.
All right.
Our second one. For anybody who ever wished upon a star. Megan.
Pinocchio.
Pinocchio is correct. And let's go to one more. Let's see. Nope. Let's see. Here they grow again. This is a tough one. I'll just put 3 seconds on. Beep.
Honey, they shrunk the kids.
Go ahead, Daniel.
Honey, they shrunk the kids.
Nope. It was Gremlins 2. That was a good guess, though. All right. We scare because we care. Megan.
Monsters Inc.
Monsters Inc. is correct. Megan will take the bonus point and the game tonight.
Yay!
Very well played. A very close game. Let's go around one more time so everybody can connect with my guests. Cassie, tell us where you're from and how to connect with you.
I'm from Denver, Colorado, and you can connect with me at cassieparks.com, CASSIE Parks, like parksandrec.com.
Very good. And to Daniel.
I'm Deanne Chan, based in Fremont, California, and I'm at millionairesmentalist.com.
Very good. And to the 1 point winner tonight, Megan, what's the website? How can we connect with you?
You can find me at partakemealplanning.com or my Instagram, partake_foodie. See you there.
Awesome. Check the links in the show notes. Let's dance our way out of here.
That is correct. You are correct. You are wrong. You are wrong. You are wrong. You are right. That is correct. You are correct. That is correct.
That is correct. We're going to play a game called Try-Bonds, birds or Australian slang words, real or fake flavors of Doritos. Hey everybody, this is Jeff from the Stuff I Never Knew Trivia Game Show, and we are looking for contestants for future episodes. If you'd like to play trivia here on the Armstrong Neighborhood Channel, head over to stuffineverknew.com, click Be a Player, fill out the short form, and we'll get you on a future episode. Hope to see you in the hot seat.